North Korea horrific warning, 1 million lives lost within days of Kim triggers war. North Korea's escalating aggressiveness could trigger a conflict costing 1 million lives within the first days of war, leading strategic consultant David Morey warned. North Korea has been threatening world peace by defying calls to give up its nuclear weapons development program. Mr. Morey said, "There is no good option when it comes to North Korea. You can ignore them, starve them, destroy them, or even negotiate with them. Destroying them would involve some people think $1 trillion and 1 million lives within the first days of a conflagration on the peninsula. So there is no good option." The public diplomacy expert said it was unrealistic to think sanctions on North Korea would ultimately dash Kim Jong-un's nuclear ambitions. But he said stepping up the U.S. and South Korea's diplomatic approach to the North Korean issues could prove to be the best solution for a peace treaty with Pyongyang. Speaking to Fox News, Mr. Morey said, "What we have to do is get really smart, get realistic. It is unrealistic the sanctions alone will solve the problem. It is also unrealistic to get North Korea to give up its nuclear weapons given the rationality of that administration. I think we gotta take steps to freeze their nuclear weaponry, de-escalate tension, create a moratorium, and eventually if they did all that there would be room for a treaty between South Korea, North Korea and the United States." In November 2017, North Korean defector Tae Young-ho also warned about the huge human loss a conflict with North Korea would cause to all parties involved. The former diplomat said Pyongyang had trained its soldiers to fire back in any way in the event of an attack. He said, "I think even a limited strike by the U.S. can bring a full-scale conflict on the Korean peninsula, because all of North Korea's military has been trained to fire back in any way. Even if a small part of North Korea is attacked by the U.S. given the fact that more than 10 million of the South Korean population lives in the 100 miles range of North Korean artillery and missiles, I think that immediate and automatic response from the North Korean military can create huge human loss on the South Korean side." North Korea has so far failed to heed calls to denuclearize and enter diplomatic talks with the U.S. or neighboring South Korea. Instead, leader Kim Jong-un started an escalating war of words with U.S. President Donald Trump warning Mr. Trump with claims of a nuclear button on his desk ready to be pressed.